So I wanted to come on here, and I talked about the regular Coliseum, right? Like the main. Oh, Dobby's wanting to say hi again. He's being really annoying. So if you hear me say ow, that's why. Hi, buddy. So the Coliseum, I knew about, but what I didn't know was that there was an underground part. And I wanted to come on here and talk about that. And I actually went to the underground part when I came back from study abroad, or when I went after the study abroad, I went with my dad. Pretty cool. So the Colosseum's underground. This is all in ancient Rome, also known as the Hypogeum, is a complex network of tunnels and chambers that served as the behind-the-scenes action center for the games held in the arena. This was a place where gladiators, animals, and prisoners were all housed and kept. So you had anything from bears to tigers it was crazy. So there was 80 vertical shafts that allowed people to access the arena from the Hypogeum, or the underground, the Colosseum. On top of that, there were trapdoors to enable the deployment of scenery during shows. So they actually, they had little actual scenes and, I guess, plants and stuff like that to put into the show to make it more fun for the people to watch. Weird. The other features that it had were also cages, armories, and narrow passageways. The passageways were covered with a wooden floor, but is no longer there because wood does not last. If it's ancient Rome, it's not going to last that long. I mean, it might be fossilized, but at that point, no. So it actually is still an active archaeological site, because I was able to go to it. But it can be difficult to access because of policy changes. But I was fortunate enough to go. So yeah, my personal thoughts was, wow, it was really cool. However, as I've mentioned before with my Coliseum video, it was a bit uneasy going in there. Not only because I was feeling really sick that day, but also the idea that prisoners and animals, these rooms were small. These rooms were really, really small, that these big animals were being held captive in there, and these prisoners were just awaiting their death because they knew that death was coming. It felt pretty uneasy being there and experiencing that, but it's still a very important part of Roman history, and I can appreciate that I was able to experience that. So that's the Hypogeum, or the Colosseum's underground levels.